2024 is about to end. We tried hundreds of smartphones. Some of them you guys loved it, some of them didn't even make it to India. Some of them were engineering marvels. And some of them just slid in a button and called it a day. Like khatam, tata, bye bye. We got to use hundreds of smartphones in a year, and honestly, I'm not boasting about it, but this is something that we get to try new smartphone and tech every single day, living this tech enthusiast dreams, making videos from a room to a flat to a studio with amazing group of people. So out of all of these videos, out of all of this equation, this video, this is the D-Day. So this is the biggest video of the year. There are some smartphones which are the best.
Some are okay.
Some are worst.
This is also the most controversial, never seen before winners.
Because I have opinions.
I have opinions.
We have opinions.
And so do you. But this is the best video that we get to do every year. Mrinal?
Prateek?
TechWiser Smartphone Awards 2024. Let's effing go. Now, before we get to the first award, the budget smartphone of the year, Mrinal, this has been a weird year.
Yes, from the last smartphone award, we have the iQOO 12 launch as well as the iQOO 13 launch. There has been Vivo X100 Pro as well as the Vivo X200 and Android 15 as well as Android 16 both launched in the same year.
Everything this 2024 was just so fast.
And the smartphone saw three major trends this year. Battery got bigger thanks to the silicon carbon. We got the IP69 rating and Android is kind of beating iPhone.
There you said it. There you said it.
As of now.
So let's move on to the first smartphone award.
The best budget smartphone.
And the nominees for the best budget smartphones are iQOO Z9, Realme P1, CMF Phone 1.
Now the budget smartphone cannot be seen as the best. Usually we have to look for something who is less compromised.
It's like democracy.
iQOO Z9 was the obvious choice in the head. So for the major part in the year, we recommended iQOO Z9 in the budget. And the iQOO Z9 was updated by Z9S, which is again 20,000. We wanted something more affordable. And then there was Realme P1, a very hidden, underrated smartphone. And the price was just under 15,000 rupees. But the phone that made us excited about the budget category is CMF Phone 1.
The best budget smartphone of 2024.
So the company was trying to make the budget phone exciting with the whole removable back and giving a clean software experience. We also saw people making really cool DIY bags, like really cool ones. This is currently selling for 14,999, but this is one of the rarest budget phones that comes with the latest Android 15 updates. Like, when was the last time when a company updated their budget phone just as their flagship? And this year, these awards are more about the smartphone that made all of us excited about the smartphone again.
Moving on to the next smartphone category. Best value for money smartphone. Now, this is a hard category. Like, value for money requires good value at a great price. Like, obviously, value for money.
And the nominees for the best value for money smartphones are Motorola Edge 50 Pro, Poco F6, OnePlus 12R.
So, the immediate choice was Motorola Edge 50 Pro. It had a decent processor, telephoto camera, clicked good pictures, IP68 rating, wireless charging. In fact, they shifted from MyUX to feature-rich Hello UI. Like, it could do 80% of the work that you need from a smartphone and it would work just fine for most of us. But the camera was laggy and the update situation is a bit dicey. There was also Poco F6, where Poco is known to give good performance in a price. But then this award is not best performance. This was best value for money smartphone. And the best value for money smartphone goes to OnePlus 12R. Now, the R series have been OnePlus's most recommended phone. It gets almost similar performance like the Flagship due to last year's Flagship processor, and this year it gets pretty much all the AI features and updates like the OnePlus 12. OnePlus dropped the latest Oxygen OS 15 with similar animations like the Flagship and also AI features like Circle to Search, AI Eraser, everything. Now, I know what you're thinking. OnePlus? Well, after the recent India-specific announcement, they announced lifetime warranty from Greenline, which is a great move from a smartphone brand. So I hope the next R series has a telephoto camera and OnePlus comes back to the original OnePlus route. Fingers crossed. Now, if companies want this award, you can get in touch with us on Twitter or email and we'll be happy to ship them for you. from the TechWiser community.
Okay, so the next award segment is something which is very close to me as an Indian. The best phone in sale. India doesn't buy cheap phones. We buy best specs for best money phones.
And the nominees for the best phone in sales are S23 FE, iPhone 15, S23 Ultra.
This year, the FE series didn't have that heat. Or rather it did. And for iPhone, well, we waited and waited for it to come at 50,000. And for a split second that it came, I guess only 50 people bought it. And to add to that, it didn't have AI or Apple Intelligence. So there was an interesting choice, and the best smartphone in sale of 2024 goes to S23 Ultra. And this award can also be called the Best Fine Wine Award. The phone was launched at 1.25 lakh and currently is down to 50% discount. Plus you guys, you bought it quite a lot. Affiliate data. So yeah.
The next award is Best Flagship Killer.
And the nominees are Poco F6, OnePlus 12, iQOO 13.
This segment is pretty close to my heart. Like, it was invented by OnePlus. The first smartphone I bought from my salary was OnePlus 3. You could get flagship specs at 30,000 back then, where a proper flagship costed 50-60,000. But over the years, OnePlus has left that flagship killer race. Even flagship killer got a whole new meaning. So as of 2024, where ultra flagships have crossed 1 lakh rupees, flagship killer comes somewhere but should be under 50,000 rupees. And there is lots of competition over here. There is Poco F6, which came with Snapdragon 8s Gen 3. But again, a flagship killer is not just about performance. There has to be good camera, good battery, rather than just pure performance. So there was also OnePlus 12. After the discounts, the OnePlus 12 was selling for around 50 to 55,000 rupees, right in our price slot. But the winner for best flagship killer is iQOO 13. See, this was difficult. Since the last award, both iQOO 12 and iQOO 13 have launched. So two flagships within one award show. Now, iQOO 12 carried the mark of most affordable Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 the entire 2024. And iQOO 13 continued that. It got Snapdragon 8 Elite, not first, but definitely the best price. Now, I know the camera was slightly downgraded, but come on. A, 8 Elite is expensive. B, they did some upgrades like IP rating, USB-C 3.2. So it was more of getting the smartphone right for the price. But good to see iQOO carrying best specs in a price every year, and this is in fact our first award to iQOO ever. Next is the smartphone which we deal with daily. The smartphone which you use daily, and then there are smartphones which you use to shoot daily.
Like pew pew.
The stage, the video quality, everything can improve, but the jokes will stay the same.
And the nominees for the best smartphone cameras are iPhone 16 Pro Max, S24 Ultra, Vivo X200 Pro.
Now, the biggest camera innovation that we saw this year was the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It came with an innovative camera control button that helped you navigate the complicated camera UI with ease. It made it very easy to open camera and click photos in quick, fast situations. It was fantastic. I'm kidding, it didn't do any of that. Like, just give us pro camera mode in the camera app. Like, come on Apple, come on. The camera app kind of drags back the whole camera system for a creator. Then there was also S24 Ultra, which we used the entire year to shoot every single shots that you see on this channel in 2024. And it just did fine for us. But up until this phone arrived, the best smartphone camera of 2024 is Vivo X200 Pro. The photos that you click from this are rad. It's one of those camera phones that make you take out the phone and click more pictures. You are excited about photos, whether it be portrait style, zoom shots, time lapses. It was either better or as good as S24 Ultra. And I can just switch to the video of the phone here, and this video would just do fine. It's shot on Vivo X200 Pro. So they did downgrade the main camera sensor due to size issues, but they improved the whole camera hardware this year. So we were also tired of the same iPhone, Samsung every year. The camera phone which made us excited, we want more people, our audience, to know about it. And since we are talking about the best smartphones of 2024, it also makes sense to throw some light on the worst smartphone of 2024. Now, ironically, there are a bunch of winners for this. There was Honor 200 Pro with the worst smartphone offer on price, plus the service center issues made the user troubled the entire year. There was also an Oppo F27. The specs were so bad that Oppo specifically didn't mention the processor on their website. Like, just for this phone, it was 2-arm Cortex with clock speed. Basically, the specs you got for 21,000 was available in a 10,000 phone. But all of these smartphones at least had buyers. Offline or online, they were buyers. But there was one smartphone that was so bad that you didn't even hear about it. The worst smartphone of 2024 goes to HMD Fusion. HMD as a company took the Nokia name and we always wanted them to bring back our good old Nokia, like ting. But from releasing Nokia XR20, which bought Snapdragon 480 LCD display for 46,000, to HMD Skyline to HMD Fusion, they have got the entire sentiment wrong. It comes with a modular back which they call outfits. It's basically different cover for a phone. You can guess the inspiration, obviously. At 18,000, where brands were giving you 120Hz AMOLED display, you get an IPS LCD display and wait for it, it was HD+. Now, not to talk about the processor, which is 4 Gen 2, way off for the price. Here, HMD is missing the point and the market. It has to be a good usable phone first, then comes repair or modularity.
Moving on from the worst smartphone to the best innovative smartphone of 2024. Like there was Rabbit R1, which was supposed to kill smartphone using AI, but then AI came to smartphone and killed the Rabbit R1 itself, or Rabbit ran away. So the best innovative smartphone has to be Huawei Mate X-T Tri-Fold. The phone being razor thin can not just fold once but twice and still give you 3 different layout options. If you haven't held the phone in person, you would think it's a concept phone, but Huawei has officially launched this in China, and although it might not make its way to India or globally, but definitely the most head-turning phone of 2024.
The next award is smartphone that India missed. Like India sees a lot of smartphone launches, but due to the brand not being present in India or profitability issues, some good phones never make it to India. Now, we could easily put Asus Zenfone 11 in this list, but Asus got fed up of the community, packed their bags, stopped making the phone compact, and they just called it Zenfone 11 Ultra. Then there was also X-Real Beam Pro, which was innovative. For $200, you get an Android smartphone. This was especially made for their AR glasses, but the smartphone could function like a normal phone. It could also capture spatial video. But the award for the best smartphone India missed has to be Vivo X200 Pro Mini. Like compact phones are a dying breed, where Vivo X200 Pro Mini is not exactly compact, but it's 6.31 inch. It will be compact enough in 2024. Chal jayega. Best thing, it didn't compromise on battery, which is 5700 mAh or a proper 3x periscope camera. Vivo might or might not launch this in India, but on behalf of all tech enthusiasts, I hope they do.
Now, the next award is a bit personal to me.
Like literally, he switched from iPhone to folding phone and never went back. Fanboy converted.
As of now. So yeah, the best folding smartphone of 2024.
And the nominees are Galaxy Z Fold 6, Vivo X Fold 3 Pro, Pixel 9 Pro XL Fold.
Now, this could have been easily the Samsung Z Fold 6, but somehow it feels that Samsung is not going full throttle with the Samsung Z Fold 6 series. There was also a close competitor from the Vivo X Fold 3 Pro, which has a great camera specs for the fold. Really a slim design with just 5.2mm when unfold, but a software for a fold could have been better. So there is one folding phone that undercuts Vivo Foldable, which also is the best folding smartphone, goes to surprisingly the Pixel 9 Pro XL.
Fold.
बहुत बड़ा नाम है. It saw a dramatic improvement from the last year Pixel Fold 1. They in fact made it slimmer than Vivo at just 5.1mm to be India's slimmest folding phone. They put a best camera system on it, plus a lot of apps supports a split screen on Pixel Fold better. You can even run 2 instances of the same apps like PC. It was launched at 1.72 lakh in India, but come on, we are talking about foldable here. Price doesn't matter as much. Now, it has its own cons like no floating window or slow charging speed, but the jump from Pixel Fold 1 to Pixel 9 Pro XL Fold was massive, and I'm really happy that more foldables are launching in India.
Now, before we get to the best smartphone of 2024, there is a special award today. This year, 2024 has been all about AI. Now, AI is something which we are really passionate at TechWiser. We try to use it as much as possible. It's not a gimmick.
And the nominees for the best AI smartphones are Pixel 9 Pro series and the S24 series.
Now, this could be easily Google Pixel 9 Pro XL with Magic Editor or Gemini, which finally replaced Google Assistant on Android. But then Google being Google, they gave all those features to every Android phone. In fact, iPhone as well. Like iPhone has Gemini. Why? So, it doesn't count for this award. But then there was a smartphone who started the whole AI war. So the best AI smartphone goes to the S24 series. And just for the fun, this award is totally made by AI. All the animation, enjoy. Now finally to the last smartphone award. And honestly, this was very tough. It could have been iPhone 16 Pro Max, but no. It was basically the same phone where half of the presentation Apple spent on talking about Apple intelligence. While shooting this video, the update has just arrived in India and it's so good. I'll just stand like this. We'll try to erase me from this frame and you can see how mind-blowing Apple intelligence works.
Like we decided the winner, we made the award, then we literally thought of giving two smartphones the same award, like something that has never been done before. Safe and something new.
It would have been a tie. But we wanted this award to make a change. Whenever we talk about flagship phones or the best smartphone, it's always Samsung, iPhone or Pixel. But India is seeing a change. There are upcoming flagships like Oppo Find X8 Pro, Xiaomi 14 Ultra, which are rapidly getting better, giving better hardware, better battery, better charging, better camera specs, heck, even faster updates on their smartphones. So we want people to talk about these phones.
Now, this might be controversial, but the best smartphone of 2024 is Vivo X200
Pro. He messed up the name, but it's Vivo X200 Pro. This flagship smartphone brought 6000 mAh battery, one of the best 90-watt fast charging and IR blaster on the camera array, which is useful in Indian household. Fun Touch OS again is downplayed quite a lot, but it's not bad. It's not bad. But the major reason is the camera. It just has better camera specs and it makes using the camera fun, be it portrait photos, night photography, like 10, 20, 30x zoom photos. We also took a lot of photos at Mrinal's personal event. Even he preferred the Vivo X200 Pro. So with that, the show comes to an end and here's some heartfelt conversation.
We tried our best we could. There might be some awards, some winners that you might not agree with.
But we get to do this between 100 to 200 smartphones a year.
We also left awards like Best Smartphone Brand, Best Upcoming Brand, because there were not many options or contender.
So if we made any mistake throughout 2024, do let us know. We'll try to improve it next year.
And this show, well, this show is not to show you guys all of this glam. Someday our dream is to do this award with you guys here in person.
Like, we want you to experience the tech, we want you to try the smartphones and live the tech that we live.
This is our dream,
To share the tech and the enthusiasm
with all of you guys.
So with that out, this is TechWiser signing out. See you in the next year.